Hey Dan, what's going on, brother? Okay, I think we start by removing all of the electrical lines um, from this proposed civil site plan. Everything's going overhead, and for what we submit to Jay, it shouldn't affect him in any way. So I think just to clean it up, and then maybe we can add it later for when we're talking with Tom or the city for that part if they want to know. Um, Second, I would just say that this is a new 1 inch copper line, so he knows that we got to cut into that area over there. Um, Second, we have the pre-existing 3/4 line. We're gonna have to cut that back and shut that off at the main. Now, I know they've relaxed their position, but on the code it does say they seek 30 feet of separation here on the front. Let's try to do that. Um, if we have to pull back the ADUs or the garages, um, 2 feet gives it a little more real estate. Um, I don't have any problems with that. Maybe it makes it just gives us a little more room down there. So, so we'll remove that pre-existing 3/4 and copper and shut it off at the main. Now we had this existing 5 inch AC sewer line scope. The thing's mint. I talked to the previous owner. That was actually installed in the 80s. This house was originally on septic, and they removed that. So we have here our new 1 inch water line. So essentially, we got to cut into the street here, cut into the street here, cut into the street here. I know I want to do something, but I've kind of come to the conclusion that to be more than fair, equal, and equitable to the city of Woburn is to resurface all the frontage in front of the home and to the halfway point. We're tying in the water. We should only go halfway, and that will give us plenty of, stuff. So the house, everything will look new in front of our house because everything in our house is new for that matter. I'm trying to think. So we got that. So I made that note of resurfaced, highlighted area. And then that was a question just, oh, see here. So he won't let us do any swoops or turns. He's gonna want a mini manhole for when we turn it. So, when I talked to John Flowers, he recommended put the mini manhole in here, then we turn and we raise this existing, the new 4 foot sewer manhole up to here, and then we shoot those across there. He said it should create a lot of value. We're gonna need that for those, and that should work out fine. So that's what we have. I just have one other little feedback point was, I'm looking at um how these are staggered. It appears to be this side, the left side is longer than the right. Um if it's is it going to be a ton of work to consider inverting these? Um I'm curious your opinion. Something to think about too. Everybody when they drive down the street, they drive from say north to south on this sheet. There's not a lot of reason to go. Well, I say that it depends on where you go, what neighborhood, I guess. But um, yeah, that's something else to consider. So then maybe the backyard seem more equal and equitable in between the distance here. Um, I appreciate your opinion. So um, yeah, there's some feedback. All right, let me know. Thanks, brother.